Price action. Alright, can you go over my trade? It's in the journal. I got you. Let's go over today's price action first. So, weekly. Alright, very simple week this week. Honestly, I know price has been a bit choppy because of Trump. It's whatever, right? Knowing we literally have a schematic where you know what price is going to do every single day. X, price reversed, right? All you had to do on Monday, we talked about this, you have to look for longs here. Accumulation, I wouldn't even recommend it, bro. Especially on a week like where Trump is speaking. And A days, bro, you can see how price action was on an A day. Manipulation, a bunch of people struggle this day. Except if you did follow my call out for longs, which was like somewhere here, you ate. But again, this right here, where people thought we were gonna hit previous day high, I understand we were looking for a weekly, but I explained it in yesterday's journal why we didn't hit this, right? You guys have to use your brain. If we didn't hit it there and we created a 1 hour PSP, right, we are not gonna hit this high. I didn't trade Tuesday or Wednesday since I was unsure. Tuesday and Wednesday, that's fine. That's honestly fine, right? Today's price action. Tell me what do you do on distribution days? I want at least 5 people to answer this. Continuation. What's good, homies? What's good, procs? Follow yesterday's trend. Follow the manipulation. Thank you. So in what world, bro? I see some people trying to long. I understand there was long setups, but why are you looking for longs? Why? If we had our manipulation here, why are you not looking for shorts? Alright, now today's price action looks pretty fucking odd. I can't even lie. Let's go over this real quick. Why was today so Trump, bro. It's Trump. Trump is kind of just fucking around with literally every single president and saying some shit. That's why the bond dropped that much yesterday. You're looking for shorts. I mean, it's choppy, but bro, all you have to do is find some sort of short to take. I took this short off the daily SMT. I think we had daily or 90 minutes, something like that, with the 1 minute PSP. I think it was a 1 minute PSP. Yeah, it was. All you're doing, bro, it's simply all you're doing is SMT PSP entry. It's not hard, especially on a day where you know it's a distribution day, right? We talked about this. Manipulation happened yesterday. All you're looking for is shorts. That's it. Right? Stop switching your bias. If yesterday was manipulation, we're going to distribute lower today, which it did happen. Right? Accumulation day. I don't know why some of you guys are literally trading on accumulation days. Right? Now, I'll look at some of the journals real quick and answer questions. And then we can start today's class. Yeah, never trading A days for now? Yeah. I know Emil said check his journal. Daily SMT, micro SMT, just gone. What time is this? 10 a.m. I mean, honestly, this is a valid setup. It's a valid setup. Price really wanted to retest that new week opening gap at the highs. This right here is a valid setup. I like the setup because you looked for shorts. It's just you can't predict choppiness, bro. It is what it is. It's the market. There's nothing much you can do. For testing 8 days, yeah. Anyone else want me to go over their trades? Sap, I know Sap wanted me to. Sap. First trade, true day open SMT with targeted 5 PSP. Yeah, I mean, Sap, this is a good trade. You are targeting a bit too much, but again, you were in profits, 50 points. You could have made a fuck ton of money here, right? This is a valid trade, right? You were literally in profit, just price reversed off of it. I don't know what it reversed because it was up 40 points. Yeah, I mean, you literally said it yourself. Second trade, daily SSMT, 1 with PSP, 1 with TCIST. It's literally the same trade I took. It's a valid trade. It's the exact same trade I took today. Don't be greedy. Me too, Borziga. Let's see this. May 22nd. I said, bro, beautiful trade. 2 minis, 1/3, 1300 on the day. Micro SSMT, 5 minute PSP, 5 minute TCISD. I love it, bro. And I noticed how he went for 5 minute TCISDs instead of a 1 minute TCISD and a 5 minute PSP. This is beautiful. And you looked for shorts. I like it. And you actually targeted a decent amount. You didn't like put your stop loss all the way low. I love it. What'd you take today? I took I'll show you guys next week's numbers. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Prox, you can send it here. 10 a.m. You took the exact same trade Ed took. Yeah, price literally just wanted to go hit that new week opening gap. It's a valid trade. It's just price was choppy today. Tomorrow should finish the distribution tomorrow, right? Tomorrow should finish the distribution. Today is the last day, no? Oh, it's Thursday today. Yeah, I think Friday we're gonna dump if anything. We'll see. Do you trade A days? I do, yeah. But you gotta realize on A days, bro, like, especially like with quarterly theory, how you guys know quarterly theory. If it's an A day, you are never gonna see me do some bullshit like this. I saw some people do this on an A day. Accumulation is always gonna be choppy, bro. So why are you guys targeting something like this? On an A day, what you're supposed to do is small stop loss, small take profit, and make money. Something like this. Scalp that motherfucker? Exactly. Scalping is fine on A days. Bro, I honestly thought today was Friday. Wow. Magistrate style strat on A days always worked for me. Yeah, you could. Quarterly theory, everything works on A days too, bro. It's just smaller take profits. And then, hold up, let's see. Krishna said me too. Daily, yeah, I took the same trade. This is nice. Yeah, beautiful trade. And a good take profit. Nice, bro. Should I try passing my funded during Asia or wait for tomorrow? Wait for tomorrow, bro. Don't trade at night, I'm telling you. It's, bro, the only the only reason you could trade at night is either you're expecting an A+ setup to form, which might happen. There are some A+ setups sometimes. Or the weekly SMT. You're waiting for weekly SSMT to happen during Asia. Otherwise, bro, if you get caught in chop, it's just gonna take you hours and hours and hours and hours. No point. Okay, bet. Alright, let's go over today's class. Just gonna move this here. Entry triggers. I'm gonna write down everything. You guys can take notes, and then I'll talk about it. Which was the last one? I talked about 3, right? The higher probability ones. The ones that form right after SMT. PSP within new day opening gaps and new week opening gaps. And I think it was... There's also another one I'm going to talk about, but later on. I don't think you guys can use it right now. PSPs. CISD. Breakaway gap thing. Yeah, it was actually, you're right. Actually, this is fun too. Entry triggers. Notice how, what is the main thing here? Right? The main thing. What is the literal main thing you guys see here? PSPs. Thank you. All you need to enter a trade is PSPs, bro. Not CISD, I meant TCISD. There we go. Why is it PSPs? PSPs offer you the best entry with the most confluence there is. There's nothing like PSPs. I had some people took the daily setup today. Let me find it real quick. Who was it? Actually, I'm not gonna say the name. Actually, I don't think he'd mind. Chris took one of the setups, and what happened was we tapped into a new day opening gap or a new week opening gap, and there was a PSP there on the 15-minute chart, and he got fucked because of it. Right? You guys have to, bro. Especially if you haven't watched the lecture, please go watch the lecture with the high probability PSPs. Right? Especially if you are new here, like Brian. I know you're new in here. I'd recommend, like, if anything, if you want to skip this class, you're good, and start watching the advanced concepts one by one. Right? These are the only two things you need. Stop overcomplicating it, bro. Stop adding inverse fair value gaps. Stop adding fair value gaps. Stop adding order blocks. These are the only two things you guys need to enter a trade. That's it. Right? PSPs. Right? It's either a PSP which forms right after the SSMT. I'll show you guys the trade I took literally today. As soon as you can load. Daily. Just watch. Daily SSMT, right? Let me just open the charts for you guys to see. Daily SSMT. We all see this, right? We have daily SSMT. So how about go to the lower time frame? 1 minute PSP. And then I took a short, right? Let's ignore that though, for a fact. Let's just ignore it and go back to my notes. Notice how I enter off of a PSP inside of a new day opening gap. So this thing right here is checked. PSP which forms right after the SSMT. Check. Breakaway gap. I'm not sure if a breakaway gap formed. Let's see. A breakaway gap did form. We didn't tap into it, but we tapped into this gap. Go back on the hourly real quick. Check. Why is this a high probability PSP? Because I'm checking out 3 of the boxes here. The only thing I didn't have was a higher time for PSP. Now some of you guys literally try to enter on random PSPs right after the SSMT is formed, but the PSP is not within a new day opening gap, new week opening gap, which this is pretty rare, don't worry. Right? You won't have this, you won't have this, you won't have this, and you're expecting the PSP to work. Stop treating a PSP like a, what time was your trade? 12, around 12. 12:17. Why does this guy know exactly what time I entered the trade? But did I tell you? When you say PSP that forms right after, how long do you mean? The literal candle. This candle is the one that formed it. right? Notice how we formed this candle. Price tapped into the PSP. Bro, I don't know who told you guys, and it might be a day lecture, literally. Some people talk about 50% of the PSP. Target, put a limit at 50% of the PSP. This is not fucking wick theory, bro. It's a PSP. A wick theory is 50%. All you're doing is you're literally targeting... Bro, close this new day opening gap indicator. All you're doing is you're waiting for a PSP entry, which in this case, I short as soon as we tap in. Put your stop loss above the PSP. That was my trade today. It's that simple, bro. Target 5-minute PSP. You could have actually. Was there a 5-minute PSP? Where is it? This PSP's already been taken. In this case, you could have targeted this PSP. You could have targeted this PSP. Drag it down. You would have won. It's this simple for entries. You guys are overcomplicating it so much because you guys literally, and I did this lesson yesterday, right? You guys aren't. Some of you guys literally are just trading it like a model. How do we know if it was taken? The PSP's, like in this case, you're talking about the 5-minute one. I mean, the PSP's gone. Makes sense? Yeah. Some of you guys are literally not using your brain. Some of you guys are trying to long on a distribution day. We've talked about it multiple times where you're not supposed to do that. Right? True CISD. Bro, it's true CISD is literally one of the best things in the world. Bro, if you miss a PSP entry, which most of you guys are missing the PSP entry, all you do is a true CISD. Mind you, bro, you guys gotta realize, every single time there's a high probability setup, there is a high probability PSP. Always. Yesterday's trade, even though we didn't even have the weekly read, we literally had one of the highest probability fucking PSPs here. If you genuinely did not see this short, right, you have to go watch yesterday's video. Or any time frame works for true CISD on the 15-minute. 5-minute or more. Don't go on 1-minute true CISDs unless you're using like micro SSMT. Guys, it really does not get easier. This, even though this week has been choppy, this right here is a classic quarterly theory, bro. Nothing here as a quarterly theory trader you should not have struggled here. X day. Reversal day. You know we priced dump down. I even gave a call out. Let's say you didn't get the call out. Price is reversing, right? This right here, off this dump right here, this is so obvious that this right here is not an accumulation day, right? So the only two options we have, think about it logically, right? I'm not a fucking market maker guy who like, bro, I'm not a market maker who knows like, oh, it's gonna reverse off of here. I'm thinking about it logically. If this is next Monday, why is it next Monday? First of all, overnight we're dumping, so it's not an accumulation day. Accumulation looks like, here, let me show you guys again. Accumulation, X. This is an X. This is not accumulation, right? It's very simple. So think about the only two things we can do. Either price continues dumping lower and non-stop, or we reverse and then head higher. Those are the only two options on an X day, right? What happened in this case? Reverse. And now you guys, bro, you guys are literally waking up on this candle. Some of you guys are up out here. Right? All you have to do is look for longs. You can see it's a reversal. Right? Even after, bro, you could wait for this entire 9 a.m. candle to play out and then take longs and you'd win. Anywhere here. Right? Very simple. A day. Some of you guys are literally trading A days but not trading X days. Bro, why? especially in a day where Trump is talking and price is already choppy and stuck in a range. I gotta bounce back. I'll watch the recording 100%. Watch every single recording, bro. If you genuinely want it, bro, you'd actually want to watch the lectures. We're stuck in a range. It should be pretty obvious for you guys. Bro, it doesn't get easier than this, guys. Genuinely. Nothing here, nothing this week was hard. Except for the accumulation day, I understand you could have lost there. Otherwise, you guys should have literally went like 4 over 5. Easy wins here. X, A, accumulation happened. M, I talked about this. Why did we dump? Right? There's a fuck ton of buyers here. They have to get stopped. Price is not going to fill them in. They'll take profit. If you see an hourly PSP and notice how we were literally like 10 ticks away, right? Hourly PSP forms, even though we were 10 ticks away, price doesn't want it. It's simple. In what world would price come back down? If it actually truly wanted this, in what world is price coming back down, creating an hourly PSP, right? And then actually tapping into it and start dumping off of it? Emil's fault. In a world without Jews. Right, so again, me personally, I loved the Wednesday. Wednesday was clean to me. We knew where price was going to go, and then we knew what was going to happen. And then we also knew that price was going to target, go back in yesterday's lecture, the doubling SSMT. I literally put down, I even wrote on the doubling, I wrote, will be used as liquidity later. The week was amazing. Honestly, the only bad day was probably today, which is pretty shit, and accumulation day. In balls next time, it's okay. Did you see the pre-market setup? Nah, I was sleeping. I literally slept till like 12 today. I took a top set payout and I was like, yo, fuck that, because the balance was still there, so I couldn't trade. Rules in the big 25. No, I literally talked about this in yesterday's class, and this tells me some of you guys haven't watched it. Some of you guys were short, and were waiting for this, what is it called? This gap, this 4 hour, what is it called? The monthly low for Q2. Guys, bro, what if you genuinely go either on the live or yesterday's lecture? I talk about why I don't target the gap. I literally always put my take profit a bit earlier. Because of shit like this. If this week has been accumulating, you guys are gonna get manipulated. You guys always put your stop loss, your take profits at the most obvious spots. This is why you guys get fucked. All you have to do is drag your shit a bit higher, and you still get filled. I saw the reversal in AM. Your voice was in my head, bro. I'm telling you, always. You guys literally get manipulated by the market, bro. Genuinely, this happens all the time. So tomorrow, literally play off of SSMT. Yeah. We'll see. Friday. Is Trump talking again tomorrow or no? I saw he was talking today. Tomorrow I'm expecting downwards price action. What's the website you can see when he talks? Bro, he's everywhere, honestly. Just go on YouTube. Right? Brains, guys. Literally just your brain. Now let's go back here. All you guys need. PSBs, true CISD. PSB, true CISD. Is there anything confusing you guys here? One thing that's actually confusing here. And like, I wish I could teach you guys something here for entries, because I've been getting this DM a lot. True CISD, you learn it from this video. And then high probability PSPs, you learn it from this video. This is all you guys need. I swear to God, this is all you need. You will never see me use anything else. When was the last time you saw me use anything else but True CISD? Some True CISD examples for sure. What is happening? I'll go on the weekly. I'll show you guys how it worked on the weekly. You can even do it on the weekly. It's insane. It doesn't get easier. Extreme discount, extreme premium. True CISD for missed PSP entry, exactly. What happened here on the weekly setup, guys? Literally on the weekly chart. We take out this candle right here, close above the body. You mark it out. Notice how this candle wicks down to 0.25 and then we pump higher. Does it have to be the lowest of low of a range? What do you mean by that? Like a turtle soup? No. Because it really depends. It really depends on the example. Right? Like, let's say the daily setup today that I took, and like some of you guys took. GPS crashed out today. You should discipline him. Wait, he did? What happened? Yeah, what happened? Oh, this because we didn't hit it. I can't top tick something without risking 100 or more ticks. It's annoying. TCIC clutch as fuck. Bro, there is no top. Bro. Why do you guys think top ticks? Bro, as a quarterly theory trader, if you want to hit top ticks, start mastering PSPs. That's it. You will see every single setup I take is a PSP. Bro, you will rarely see me even use True CISD. Everything, bro. Yo, she's fat as fuck. Sorry.
I'm paranoid. Cairo pass and I shot it up. Last night
PSP. Tell me why I entered this trade. We probably had some sort of SSMT. Why did I enter this trade? Because you seen the PSP. I knew the PSP was gonna form. One of the candles were literally white. I think this is YM. SSMT PSP. PSP, right? This is how you top tick. Top tick, bottom tick. PSP, I could have entered there. This would have been like the best trade. I think there was a higher time from PSP there. Everything I take is a PSP. PSP. PSP gets respected. I enter longs. Because you anticipated the PSP forming, exactly. You can anticipate PSPs forming when one of the asset, like let's say you have NQ and ES have a white candle, and then YM will have like a literal black candle, and you can just know it's gonna be a PSP. Always, bro. PSP. See, most of my setups are PSPs. PSPs. This doesn't show it. Fucking tops up profile, tops up no. Tops up no. Let's go on my FTMO trade. I'm pretty sure I took a PSP entry here. Fucking PSP, bro. Like, this is how you top tick, bro. It's annoying. It's so easy. Some of you guys are entering on the worst PSPs. Did I not enter on a PSP here? Bro, I literally made $20,000 from this trade on my FTMO. On the eval. One trade. That was a 1 minute? I don't think so. This was a 5 or 15 maybe. Yeah, I entered on NAS 100. NAS 100 and NQ are the same. It doesn't get easier than this, bro. Look at my fucking stop loss, and then look at my take profit. Everything I do is based off of PSPs when it comes to entries. Now, you guys have True CISD. True CISD is more than enough too. True CISD is literally amazing for entries. 14-point stop is too much. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it is a bit wider. But on Forex accounts, it's actually way better. I might have to run a Forex prop firm. Bro, I'm telling you right now, it's actually worth it. Forex, you can get fat payouts. But if you struggle to pass an account and get a... If you struggle to pass an account in futures and you can't get a payout in futures, you're not getting a payout in Forex. You're just going to go broke. You're literally going to go broke because the accounts are way more expensive. $1,000 for 200K. If you can't get a payout in futures, it's the exact same shit, bro. And like, bro, like I'll show you true CISD examples, whoever asked, but bro, it's like it's so easy. I'm on the 15-minute, like literally they're everywhere. Obviously, don't start randomly using it. But this candle gets broken with this candle right here. You mark your fib out. We come back down to 0.5. We pump higher. Obviously, use it with confidence. Don't randomly use a true CISD unless it's higher time frame. But bro, futures better though. I do recommend. This is kind of my strong point. It's like, yo, why not master one thing? Master one pair before you go into other pairs. Just so you know, like you're gonna end up making money either way. Nah, swinging forex is the method. It is one of the methods though. Trade gold with me? Who knows? I used to trade gold every single day, bro. I'm an NQ fiend. NQ changed my life. I used to love gold, bro. I used to trade ZAO USD all